welcome to the Daily Fantasy Aid Show. I'm Andrew here at Fantasy Aid to give you some guys I'm looking at for DFS tomorrow. Now this is a whole new setup. It was suggested to me by JD Bala. You can on the FantasySportsAddicts.com website that we're always hanging out on. If you haven't checked that website out, you should. So here are the pitchers I'm looking at. We got Noah Syndergaard, obviously, against the Dodgers. The current Dodgers on the team have hit 100 with a 182 on base percentage against him, and he's the more expensive option. You get Danny Salazar at 9,100. Last two starts has gone at least 7 innings, 8 Ks. And current Astros are batting 200 and 286 against him. And if you want to go a little bit cheap on the position, you got Jared Eckhoff. 6,900, and he's playing Atlanta, who's 1-16 at home. Eckhoff has not performed well recently, but the strikeout potential is there. So with that in mind, we are now on to the catchers. So Salvador Perez is 2,600. Is 5 for 15 against Michael Pineda, and the Royals have been rolling against the Yankees so far, so he'd be a good play there. JT Realmuto is another good play, 2 for 3 off Anderson against Milwaukee. He's gotten a hit in 6 of his last 7 games. And if you want to go cheaper on the position, you got Yan Gomes, who's 1 for 2 with a home run off Fister. None of the expensive catchers really caught my eye on anything, so those are the catchers I'm looking at there. So moving on to first base, obviously you got Paul Goldschmidt, 4 for 12 against Bettis, playing against Coors Field. The stack there, Goldschmidt hit a home run Wednesday, but the whole thing was kind of disappointing if you stacked either the Rockies or the Arizona. And then you got Eric Hosmer, 3,900. He's 3 for 12 with a home run off Pineda, and again, the Royals offense has been hot. And besides those two, none of the others really caught my eye, so those are my two suggestions at first. Now at second base, we got Gene Segura, 2 for 5 with a home run off Bettis. Again, stock didn't work out on Tuesday, but it could work out here Wednesday. Ian Kinsler is 3,800. Batting 250 against Scherzer, who's been struggling lately. He's got some power. And then Brandon Phillips. I wanted to play him Tuesday, but I knew it was going to be rained out. But now today's the perfect time to play him. He's 5 for 11 with a home run off Nicasio. He's definitely the guy in my lineup I'm playing. Then of course you go on to third baseman. We got Travis Shaw, 3,100. Best offense in the American League, 6 hits in the last 2 games. Boston is a good lineup to stack if you want to stack a specific team. Franco is pretty cheap at 2,800. Had 3 hits on Tuesday, has 4 hits in the last 2 days, and he's facing a pretty terrible pitcher in Chacin. None of the expensive guys really caught my eye for third base, so I prefer to go cheaper there. Then of course you got shortstops, and Xander Bogaerts, another Red Sox, good guy to stack. And then Aledmus Diaz, who's still hitting the ball, had a double yesterday, and facing a pretty terrible pitcher in Shoemaker. I like either, if you're going to stack, it would be either from the Arizona, Boston, or the Cardinals. And then of course we got outfielders. Giancarlo Stanton is 4 for 11 with a home run off Anderson in Milwaukee. And of course, Stephen Piscotty hit a double yesterday and hitting 292 with 4 home runs off righties, facing Matt Shoemaker. The Cardinals' offense is the top slugging offense in the National League, which is why they're a pretty good stack, especially they pound really bad pitchers. Nomar Mazara had the day off on Tuesday, and he's come back, and he's hit 304 with 4 home runs against righties. So he could be a guy to look at. Matt Latos is on the mound for the White Sox there. Matt Holliday is a cheap option at 2,500. Again, if you want to stack Cardinals. Then Adam Jones hit a home run. That should say Tuesday. But he's a cheap option. Although that game is risky with the rain. And then, of course, I'll show you what I'm rolling with today. Danny Salazar at pitcher. JT Realmuto at catcher. Hosmer. Brandon Phillips, Travis Shaw, Xander Bogaerts, Mazara, Piscotty, Holiday. So those are some suggestions to look at. There's my So, that's today's. Hope you win your DFS today. For Fantasy Aid, I'm Andrew, and good luck.